Now, what had been happening over on the Confederate side during and before all this was Lee was talking to his commanders throughout the morning, and he talked to General Ewell saying, can you attack? And the position that he chose not to attack earlier when the Federals were disorganized and in a mess was now heavily fortified. And they said that we attack that hill, it's going to be horrible. And Lee said, well, let's hope that any opportunities that happen today won't be missed the way they were yesterday, putting it in my own words. Kind of a baited comment to Ewell saying, you didn't take advantage of the opportunity yesterday. Let's hope you don't make the same mistake today. And so it all hinged on Longstreet. He wanted Longstreet to hit the unoccupied area, start rolling up the Union flank, and then as the situation became weaker and weaker for the Union, that the Confederates could smash from the other side and basically catch the entire army in a pincer movement. And so Longstreet was against the whole thing, and he was marching for, he had told Hood and McLaws that they were going to attack these fortified positions. And I told you about the march and the counter march, but when the Confederates finally got in position, McLaws, who commanded the left side of the division, the division on the left-hand side, looked at the rocks and the hills, the Devil's Den, and the hills, the ridges on Cemetery Hill, and he said, this cannot be carried. We cannot do this. And he asked Longstreet 3 times if they could do something else, they could work out another arrangement on this. Longstreet was determined at this point, since he could not talk Lee out of the attack in the first place, that he was going to follow Lee's orders to the T. He was going to do exactly what he was told, because he had protested it the whole time. And he told McLaws all 3 times, we have no choice, you have to attack that position. And what had happened at the same time, going around the area where the little round top is on the other side of the Devil's Den, General Hood took one look at it, and he's like, this cannot be done. He sent his own scouts to probe a position in the south, and he came back saying, yes, we can actually move around to the south. And Longstreet's like, I gave the same argument to General Lee, and Lee will not hear of it. We need to do exactly General Lee's orders, or we have to attack. Hood also asked 3 and then 4 times, can we move around it? And Longstreet says, we cannot do it. And Hood went so far as to say the position that the Federals were in, they don't even need to shoot at you. All they need to do is just throw rocks down at you from the top, and they could take you out that way. And so with that, Hood and McLaws charged headlong into a very difficult position. General Law on the far end chose to actually alter his orders a little bit and made it so he wasn't getting smashed as heavily. So Hood and McLaws were actually smashing into the Federal position around 4 o'clock on July the 2nd. And Law's brigade actually started hitting the area around Little Round Top literally about 10 minutes after the Union 5th Corps, the Vincent's Brigade, got in position there. So more on that to come.